got Tory. They got Tory, goddamn it. Damn, they got Tory. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Battlethon Entertainment. Zaire 6K. Damn, man. They got my nigga Tory, man. This is crazy. They got my nigga Tory, man. This is ridiculous, man. This is bad. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They got Tory. This is bullshit. This is insane. Who would ever thought that this was gonna happen? Not Tory. Come on, man. Let me chop this. This is, oh my God. Tory. Oh, they did Tory so foul, man. This is crazy, man. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. I can't believe they got Tory. Man. Anybody, man. How does this make people look at Megan Thee Stallion? How does this make people look at women now? Because there's a lot of people who were able to sit back and see what was going on with this trial and say, you know what? You know what? Something's not right about this. Do you know how many people who didn't care about Tory were able to look and say, you know what? Once they heard about everything that was going on with this trial, they were able to look at that trial and say, you know what? Something's not right. Something's not right. They were able to see that. This is wicked, man. This is wicked. Oh, man. Where was the court? Anybody know where they had court at? Where did this court take place? Los Angeles. That's where they were. Los Angeles. Los Angeles, California. They gave him the guilty. Oh, man, he has to be sick. He's sick. He's sick right now. And I feel bad because, like I said, so many people who didn't really care about Tory or Megan, for that matter, who looked at the situation as oh no, this black man shot someone, or this black woman got shot. They looked at it as that. This is wrong. But now they got all the tweets, inside scoops from what was going on during the trial. And people who looked at Tory as, oh, you just shot some woman. It felt bad for Megan, saying, hey, guys, she got shot. Now, after hearing what was going on, they're saying, hey, something doesn't sound right. Is this the first Canadian rapper to get thrown under a bus by a United States record label? Is this an assault from Rock Nation? Is it? Because he might be the first nigga to go under. From Rock, he might be. He's a Canadian rapper. We got to think about Canadian rappers. Drake. Justin Bieber. Canadian. These people come, succeed. They give us great music. They don't give us issues. Justin, issues. Drake, no. They give us great music. So from what people are saying, they're saying, hey, Tory didn't want to sign the Rock Nation. And this was the payback. Hey, I mean, we've been hearing about the gangsters in the music industry. We have, yes, we have. Yes, we have. We've been hearing about them for quite some time now. As a matter of fact, rest in peace to Dolph. Rest in peace to Dolph, but we know. We've heard the stories of what happened, of him trying, right, to succeed where he was, succeeding, and having a certain somebody, Gotti, hey, I want to sign you. And as soon as you say, no, I'm good, I don't need to get signed, I'm independent, I'm making money. Now there's threats on your life? Come on, man. This is crazy. So she accused Tory of shooting her in the foot during an argument after the pair left the party at Kylie Jenner's home in 2020, right? As a result, Tory was charged with assault with a semi-automatic firearm, carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle. Earlier this month, a third charge for discharging a firearm with gross negligence was added. Tory Lanez pleaded not guilty to the charges. The trial delivered a number of bombshells and twists. During opening statements in the case, it was revealed that both Tory and Megan's friend, Kelsey, tested positive for gun residue after the shooting. This is it. Like the evidence is right here. Tory and Megan's friend, Kelsey Nicole, tested positive for gunpowder residue. After the incident, immediately. However, after Kelsey was granted immunity, she claimed she lied to prosecutors in an earlier interview and claimed she didn't remember much of the incident. So, what's up? She gets off scot-free? So, opening statements also began by claims that the case was fueled by jealousy between Kelsey and Megan, who Tory's lawyer claimed slept with Tory, the baby, and NBA star Ben Simmons. This is just messy. But Dyson also addressed the phone call of Tory apologizing to Kelsey, which he says was because Tory cheated on her with Megan. Closing arguments were made in Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez trial this Thursday. Tory's attorney, George Madison, stated that the case was about sex, not a shooting, while Deputy DA Kathy T.A. displayed a slideshow labeled "Not About" with anyone's sex life, the party, and LAPD listed underneath. During closing arguments, T.A. also singled out Kelsey Nicole and called her a terrible liar for switching up her story during her testimony. She also targeted Tory Lanez and said he had a massive ego and he could not handle being disrespected by Megan Thee Stallion, who she said was more successful and famous than him. Following the verdict, Tory Lanez was reportedly handcuffed and taken to jail. He faces 22 years in state prison. 22 years. Do you guys understand how crazy that sounds? The fact that we can go from, yo, you heard that new Tory? Yo, you heard that new Tory? To now, Tory's facing double deuce? Come on. Come on, man. This is crazy. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all, man, continue to stay out the way. Leave these women alone. Don't. Just leave them alone. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. Double check their backgrounds, everything. Don't be afraid to figure out who their family is, because you can make a decision on walking away. This is crazy. Men, make sure you have your egos in check, because you see they're playing with this man's life right now. They're playing with his life right now. 22 years? And mind you, let's break the law down a little bit further for those who don't know. In New York State, for a violent crime, especially a violent crime, it is 10 months for every year they sentence you. So if he's facing 15 years, and a lot of these states have similar and worse sentencing guidelines. This man could face easily over 10 years, 100 months, easily. That's 8 years. That's 8.5 years. Easily he could sit up. I am Evihano. I really feel like this man didn't do it. His ego? They're saying that it was his ego? They say he has a big ego. I feel like this was an attack on Tory. I really feel like this went the extra mile. I really feel like it. And a lot of lies that unfolded in the trial. A lot of things unfolded. And now, and mind you, ladies and gentlemen, let's remember this. No access to the trial. No access. There was no media access. So they're going to put Young Thug in the front of the village so we can see him get hanged. But they're going to keep Tory behind a black curtain and tell the town, you can't witness this one. This is a special one. Y'all tell me something don't seem funny about that. So they got an alleged murderer and murderers that are taking trial, that are getting ready for the biggest court case in Atlanta, one of the biggest court cases in Atlanta, and the biggest for the year. They'll expose that to us and allow us to fly. There's people flying out. There's people driving to Atlanta on the days that Young Thug has trial, that he has court, to give us proper coverage. Shout out to black media, okay? Shout out to black media on Twitter. Shout out to a black media on YouTube, across all platforms, Facebook, Instagram. Shout out. Because they're giving us proper coverage, but they will not give us the coverage of this. Oh my God. He's facing 22 years. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Right. Thank you, Rain. Salute to 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 Rain. Exactly my point. I've been with guys who had crazy cases, and they told me personally, yo, Zai, 9 times out of 10, bro, I probably won't see you after this. They're probably gonna extradite me. They're gonna send me back to my country. This is what people would tell me. And I would say, damn, after sitting back and hearing somebody who's not from the United States tell me, yo, they're about to send me back to my country. In a way, after hearing their story, I felt that was a better chance for them, depending on where they went. Honduran, Ecuadorian, Venezuelan, Mexican. If it was one of those guys, I would say, oh man, I don't know if you should go back to your country. I don't know if you should go back to your country because they're killing people over there. Mind you, they're killing people over here in the U.S. Yeah. But you can dodge a lot. You can dodge a lot in the United States, despite what people say about this country. You got some people who live in areas and they'll say, hey, it's rare that people even make it to 18 or 16. But God put everybody in the situation, and the situations that they are in, they can handle them. They are equipped with enough resources to get through them. And one thing I can admit, you can get by in this country by minding your business and living your life. You can. There are immigrants who are coming over here from different countries, continents of the world, who are wealthy right now, who have been here for several years and got themselves ingrained in the American soil in the daily, day-by-day, weekly, monthly regimen of Americans, and they are making money over here. Justin Bieber, Drake, Tory Lanez, shout out to Sharon, rest in peace, Pat Stay, okay? We've witnessed people come from that place, from Canada, and give us amazing work. Now, it's just sad, man. It's just sad. Who feels like this was a setup? Who feels like Tory was set up? Who feel like they lined Tory up for the big one? Man, damn. Nobody saw this one. Nobody saw this. Come on. Nobody expected it. Nobody expected this. Not Tory. I said it before and I'll say it again. Salute the rain. She's here. She is here. She said, I think the location was the issue. If it happened in the hood, it would be a different outcome. You know what? I want to say you're absolutely right about that. Because it happened, this billionaire's house party, Kylie Jenner, what's that? Beverly Hills, LA, Los Angeles, wherever. You have all this money police feel like they have to protect. So it's almost like it happened, and there's no way. There's no way. If Tory came to a party in Los Angeles at Kylie Jenner's house with a gun, then Tory deserves everything that happened. I will say that on the record. I will say that because I'll stand on that. Why? Because anybody who knows the law, if you've ever been in the street, if you've ever been arrested, shackled, if you ever did anything, county time, you know, you don't go to an affluent, upper class, rich neighborhood with a gun on you. I don't care where you're from. People in California who walk around with guns on them every day know when it's time to go to another state, we got to figure out where we putting these hammers at. When there's people traveling to New York, you think that they don't know that New York got some of the worst gun laws in the country? You know that. They know that. So what are they doing? When they get to New York, they tapping in with the hoolies. Yo, what's good? Who got, yeah, okay, cool. Checking with such and such. They'll take care of you over here. Okay, cool. Okay, got you. You don't bring shit with you especially to a rich neighborhood. If Tory did that, then Tory deserves every slug that they gave him. But on the other hand, from all the evidence that was released during trial, during deliberation, everything that I've read, the different pieces that I've read, coming from Kelsey, coming from Megan, it seems like Megan's ego was bruised. Exactly. Bad timing. Rain said, I said it before, I'll say it again. I think she was trying to hide it behind her back and shot herself. Wow. And now, how scary is it that this happens at Kylie Jenner's house? Which one of these little hood boogers, one of these little rich Jenner boogers, is signed? Matter of fact, let me just double check this, because now we're going to push the envelope a little bit further. Salute to everybody that's in the room. We're going to push the envelope a little further. Let me see. Which one of these hood boogers is signed? 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm trying to see. I know Justin Sky signed to Rock Nation. Justine Sky is the black singer. But now I'm trying to figure out which one of them, either Kylie or is it the other one, signed to Rock Nation. I want to figure out when exactly did Jay-Z try to sign, or who from the Rock Nation camp tried to sign Tory, when it happened. I want to know. And I'm going to put together exactly what the correlation is with these Jenners and Rock Nation in general, because we already know they have power over there. We already know about this drug runner turned music manager / federal informant that they have working over there in Rock Nation. We do understand that. That we understand. They have inside scoops with the federal informant. That we know. Her and her husband. Okay? She's a manager. And this is something that was mentioned before. Hassan Campbell mentions it plenty of times. He says it a lot. Blessings to you as well, Rain. I appreciate you. Blessings to you. Loves, plenty of love. This is just sad, man. I just think it's messed up, man. It's like up to 22 years. The minimum. That's a good question. What is the minimum? And it's crazy. As we talk about it, you just see the New York Times, Tory Lanez found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Mr. Lanez, Canadian rapper, fired at the Houston hip-hop star after an argument in 2020. The New York Times. Damn. This is embarrassing. Lanez, 30. He's only 30. Man, this makes it. The more I read, the more I feel bad for him. The Los Angeles jury Friday found Daystar Peterson, the Canadian rapper better known as Tory Lanez, guilty of shooting fellow artist Megan Thee Stallion in both of her feet following an argument. I swear I don't believe this shit, man. It's something I don't believe. I just don't believe it. I don't believe it. So, all right, summer of 2022. So that means he was 28 at the time. He faces more than 20 years in prison and could be deported. Okay. If you deport him and say, you know what? Get the fuck out of this country. You're out of here. With no jail time, I'll be fine with that. They can say, hey, tell him he's guilty. because for some reason they can't find anything outside of what the defense has to give this man a chance and give him a not guilty verdict. Okay, cool. It's a woman who was shot. This judge probably doesn't want to take that chance. That courtroom, they don't want to take that chance. Okay, cool. You guilty, but you're being deported. You can't come back on American soil. Okay, cool. There's going to be plenty of people, I myself included, who are going to be saying, hey, this is a setup. I think everything is a setup. I don't trust people. So now he's back on Canadian soil and he can't move to American soil, but he can still be active over there. Canada's very big. Look at the top of the United States and you will see Canada, literally the entire United States from left to right. Okay? Canada's big. So now that is more of a better solution for me. Remove him from this country. Tell him, hey, you know what? You can't have the freedoms over here. But don't tell me you lock this man up. You put him in cuffs. This man is a millionaire. He's a millionaire. That's number one. Okay? An affluent man in society, upper class. He has money. They treated him like he was a bum. Handcuff him in front of his family. Mom and dad screaming out in the courtroom. Get his ass out of here. They still treat us like niggers. It's crazy. It's sad. It's sad. Doesn't matter how much money you got, you're still a nigger. It's sad. It's sad. YouTube is probably gonna be mad that I'm talking crazy like this, but fuck it. My plans for 2023 is to fuck up the algorithm. That's what I've been doing. So it's like, why not? You know, this is fucked up, man. And if Megan had any decency in her, she needs to come out and say something, but she probably won't. She's probably just going to continue to make aggressive music and beat niggas up. That's what she's going to do. And everybody's just going to jack it because the industry's dumb. And America is accepting this whole movement of human beings going from one thing to another. Eventually, we'll be turning into machines soon. Because Big Meg, is definitely a violent alcoholic. So the fact that it's like it was mentioned, but it wasn't stressed. It was things that were mentioned in this trial on behalf of Tory Lanez that were stressed. They stressed. He has an ego. They stressed that Megan makes more money than him, and his ego was bruised, and he was jealous, so he shot her. They stressed on Tory's end that Tory slept with both women. They didn't stress the fact that Kelsey is a liar, and she switched her story up and said she doesn't remember a lot of what happened. They didn't stress the fact that Megan's a liar, and she said some things differently as well. And you could even look through what she was saying. You could read back what she was saying. She sounded like she's lying. You could tell it was rehearsed. How does a girl get up there, right? And this is what I'm saying. This is what I say. These attorneys make all of this money, and you can't even have your client go up there and make it seem like they're talking from their own mouth. You can tell. I could tell that wasn't Megan because she's on the song talking wop, wop, wop. She talks all this aggression shit. There's no way you talking like that in the studio. And then as soon as your ass get in front of these white crackers, you start talking different. Now it's well, yeah, it was just very cloudy that night. Shut up. It was nothing. Nothing was cloudy. You got this black man about to go up the river. The fuck is you talking about? He's facing 22 pieces. Damn, I ain't heard numbers like that since my man been up. My man. Free Calfani, man. Shout out to my man Calfani, man. First homicide of Rockland County, 2006, 7. Calfani Sorrell, look it up. It's in the Rockland County Times, Rockland Journal News. Probably could find it in New York Post, Daily News. Calfani Sorrell. Shout out to Cal. I haven't heard numbers like that in a minute. Niggas is doing 10s, 12 pieces, 5 pieces. It's like 22 piece. Put me to sleep. You give me a 22 piece, I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. A 22 piece is turning big fellas lights out. I don't want to say that. Only reason why I'm saying that is because I know what it's like. And after a while, it's just like, damn, I'm back. Who wants to get used to jail? Like 22. And once again, 22 years in New York. I'm just saying New York State. I know it's Los Angeles. I don't know what their sentencing guidelines are. But 22 years in New York State is 220 months. That's how they would break that down. 22 years is 220 months in New York State plus, because they give you 10 plus months per year for any violent, felonious acts. So what's the math on that? 240 months will be 20 years. So you're doing 220. We're a little bit shy of, let's say, 18 years. It's 18 years and some change. So if he's convicted and they hit him with the 22 pieces, just flat. If they say, yo, you got 22 years flat, no split bid. Mine, this is not a split bid. It just said 20, it can face up to 22 years. If there's a split bid, and very rare that I hear split bids on the, if this is a split bid for Cali, I don't know how Cali is with split bids. Let's say 3.5 to 7, 7.5 to 15, which would mean that number that's on the front, that's when he makes it to his first board. So if they hit Tory with a 7.5 to 15, right? 7.5 years to 15 years, right? This is across the country. That first number that they say, that 7.5, that's when he would make it to his first board. So that means that jail time, time saved, everything that Tory Lanez is doing right now, from now all the way up until, let's say, 2030. Remember, 7.5. So we're counting 7 years from now, which would be December 2029, and then 6 months from then, which would be 2030, June 2030. If they hit it, and that's small compared to up to 22 years, if they hit him with a 7.5, he won't see his first board until 2030. Oh my God. And that's 2030 summertime. Oh my goodness. This thing's about to miss all of the, yo. Oh my God. Listen, y'all. My daughter is beautiful. I just had a beautiful daughter. Okay. I'm not releasing the pictures yet. I'm treating her like this is some Blue Ivy royal black family. This is how I'm treating her. Blue Ivy royal black family, okay? And I'm blessed. You know, I'm blessed. My wife is beautiful. Beautiful family. I'm blessed. I do not have time to even consider doing prison time. If something happens to me, I'm getting low and I'm getting gone. I can't afford to play with niggas. Okay? Males or females. Niggas fuck around, I'm leaving you where you at. I can't, and I'm making it home safe because this is ridiculous. This man is about to miss his whole 30s. They just got Young Thug. Young Thug just turned 30 in prison, facing a RICO, and everybody keeps turning on him. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. What's going on? What the hell is going on? What's up, man? Tory, guilty. Young Thug, they're slaying him right now. I don't even want to listen. If we can't hear something like Young Thug come home next year, most charges dismissed, faces 2 years, if we can't hear nothing like that, I don't even want to report on that verdict because the way that they're turning on Young Thug right now is heartbreaking, which is why I don't have many friends. This is why I don't have many friends, because you can't trust people. And even the people that you imagine all of those people that was at the party. Huh? Imagine all of those people that was at that party with Megan, Kelsey, Tory, Kylie Jenner. She's a billionaire. Her family, the Jenners and the Kardashians are the most watched family in America. Imagine how many people were at that party who Tory thought was his friends. Could have spoke up and said something, who saw the incident and they didn't speak up, and now he's facing 22 pieces. So this is why I don't play around with people. This is why I am secretive. This is why I don't tell people everything. This is why I hold back because of things like this. Because I know personally, I'm an extremist. If I ever feel I put in more than enough that I need to put in to any relationship, and I'm not met halfway, my extremities are walk away, go silent, don't respond. Because there's no room for that. If I'm willing to meet you more than halfway, why can't you do the same on your end? Nobody was willing to stick up for Tory that was at that party. A billionaire throws a party in Los Angeles. You can imagine how many black people was on that list. How many people was on that list that knew Tory? And nobody stuck up for Tory at this trial. Nobody came to bat for him. But Kevin Liles was able to come to bat for Young Thug. Kevin Liles said he'll put up this nigga from Baltimore, this gangster nigga from Baltimore, Maryland. Kevin Liles got on the stand and cried like a little baby. He's my son. I love him. I'll put up the bail money for him. Yeah, Kev did that. A gangster nigga from Baltimore did that for Young Thug, a nigga from Atlanta. But you trying to tell me that Tory didn't have nobody to support him from the industry? Nobody that was at that party could come and help Tory. That's when you have to look at it and say, you know what? They lined Tory's ass up. They lined Tory up. And my brother, I feel bad for you because I can see right through the bullshit. I see the fallacies. They lined Tory up, and it hurts that his mother and father had to witness that shit in the courtroom. You know how many times I wouldn't even tell my family when my court dates was because I'll curse that fucking judge out if you ever say something crazy. If say something crazy to me and you got my peoples there. Did you see the way fucking Lorenz Tate flipped and dead presidents? That's me in the courtroom, nigga. That's why I tell them, don't come to my court dates. Don't come, because if that nigga say something to me the wrong way, and I think he should have said it different and you watching, I'll flip in the fucking courtroom. But you know what? God has blessed me. Every adversity I've ever faced that I put on myself, a self-inflicted adversity, God always made sure, you know what? You're better than that. So anytime I walked into that courtroom and then white people started talking, I was able to look at these niggas and talk to them the same way. Do you got this? You got that? Oh, shit. These niggas are talking about bonds and certificates of deposits and liquidations of assets. Oh, okay. Depending on what the age was, no, I don't have that shit. Got none of that shit, but I got a few $1,000s for some fucking lawyer money. So one of your people could come in here and talk to you, so I don't have to have this conversation with you. And even that wasn't enough in Tory's situation. The money wasn't even enough, which makes you wonder, who the fuck is his legal team? Because you trying to tell me that you motherfuckers couldn't figure out all of this. The gunpowder residue was found on Kelsey, right? Y'all was able to get the jury to understand and see that viewpoint. But you motherfuckers wasn't able to get him a not guilty verdict? What happened? And Young Thug got these niggas throwing out evidence on murder cases. We gotta look at this niggas. We gotta look at his legal team. His legal team fucked up too. I want to blame them too. I want to blame the legal team because there has to be some type of arbitrary. There has to be some type of deliberation that financially, behind the scenes. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. You got shot? Okay, cool. We don't know who the fuck did it. We don't know if you did it or not, and we don't know if she's lying or not. But check this the fuck out. You're going to pay her $1 million. You're going to pay for all her medical bills on top of that $1 million. And you, tall lady, you're going to shut the fuck up. Okay? Because we're not going to have this in this courtroom. It could have went as easy as that. It could have. Judges have the discretion to do whatever the fuck they want. People don't understand that because people don't know law. So they just go off of what they see in the media outlet. They go off of what they see on Facebook, Instagram, memes, reels, shorts, clips, all this other dumb shit, but don't do their own research and be diligent enough. So this is why late night 10 o'clock at night, y'all pull up and y'all watch somebody like me, or y'all go watch a Hassan Campbell. Wherever y'all go, y'all gonna get your content from somewhere. My whole point is, and the people who are watching this, be diligent about your research. Always be diligent about your research. And don't just take information from any outlet. I had somebody say to me on Facebook, I put a link up. Now, mind you, the link I put up from a gentleman who I've been tracking, following since Smack DVD. This man is accredited in media. He's not putting anything out unless the source is verified. And 9 times out of 10, he's the source. So I put up a link from this gentleman, and somebody comes on Unbiased Review. Oh, man, you just putting a link up from anybody, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. That's weird. So I had to check myself, because I was about to tell this nigga, I don't even know who you are, and invite him to all kind of Frank stands. But I didn't do that. I said, this person that I got this link from is an accredited source. He said, no, but look at this Instagram account. Young Thug's brother said he didn't do it. And as soon as he sent me that, what happened? Every media outlet started coming out with a story on how Young Thug's brother told. So what do? Young Thug's brother told. It's crazy how Google salute to these white niggas. Google has found a way to get these AI bots to automatically organize, categorize, alphabetize names, pictures, faces, everything. But all I had to do was type in Young Thug's brother. And at least 10 different articles came up that said, Young Thug's brother takes statement. Young Thug's brother plea deal. Thug's brother turns on him and new plea deal. I said, damn, all of these outlets is lying. So now you understand, it's not hard to find verified, resourceful information on social media. You know, yes, there's times when you see things and you say, yo, no, this is too good to be true. Then, okay, do some extra research. But if you type something in and you see all of these CNN, you understand? Black America Web, which is an outlet for us. I rarely go on there, but they're valid. Check out Black America Web. Vlad TV. Vlad. People call him a federal informant. People call him a plant. All of these different things. If Vlad is a plant, I'll definitely take information from him, because a plant is a snitch. If Vlad is a plant, I would be more than happy to take his information. Why? Because his information is coming from where? The source. Vlad, all he does is ask people questions. All he does is ask people questions and they answer him. That's it. They tell the story. He doesn't tell the story. He asks questions to set them up to give us the story. They have the responsibility of saying, do I want to tell the story or not? Am I incriminating other people or just myself? They have that option. So credible sources, always. Vlad TV, TMZ. You understand? Credible sources. TMZ is not putting nothing up unless they know for sure it's a credible source. TMZ said Young Thug's brother's a rat. Young Thug's brother's a rat. You know why? Because Howie, that white man that sits up there on that panel, is an attorney. All the paperwork and every angle that you could possibly think of to say TMZ is putting out false narratives is false itself. You can't even, no one will ever believe you. They have too much power, they have too much money, and they have hundreds upon hundreds of cameramen and women out in that field 24 hours a day. So when you're sleeping and you wake up at 8 in the morning and you say, oh shit, babe, honey, wife, husband, kids, look, sister, brother, niggas, TMZ just reported, it's because these niggas is working around the clock, nigga. Verified source, nigga. So black people, stay on top of your news, stay on top of your diligence when it comes to doing research. TMZ, Vlad TV are credible sources. Credible. When I saw what they were doing to Tory, I said, damn. This is what I didn't want, though. I didn't want this. Like I said, deport him, send him back to Canada, tell him that he can't be in the United States. Don't handcuff him and tell me that he's facing up to 22 years. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's my cue to go. Love, life, and loyalty is the motto. Stay safe, stay real, and stay true. You rock with me, I rock with you. Questions, comments, please leave them at the bottom. Let me know how you guys feel. I will be back with another video. Give you guys updates on everything that's going on surrounding this case, man. Where Tory Lanez is going to be, where they're going to house him at. Try to get the information for people to contact him and everything of that nature. Yeah, you guys, just leave your comments, questions, everything in the bottom. Be safe. Have a good night. Peace.